Okay, well today's the day, your official road test to get your driver's license. Now, are you nervous? Well, you shouldn't be. If you've been going to DMVVAtest.com, you should have all the information, you should be prepared, etc. But you'll be a little bit nervous, don't worry about that. So today I just want to stress some highlights that you're going to find on the test that your instructor is going to ask you to do, okay? First of all, you want to have the right car, okay? I don't know what kind of car you've been practicing in, but you want to be totally comfortable with the car. Maybe it's a small car. Small cars are usually good for parallel parking, the three-point parking, because if you have a van, a minivan, or an SUV, that could throw off your judgment, okay? So if you have one of your friends ask you to borrow their car, make sure all their lights are working, okay? Because that's one of the first things that the instructor is going to ask you, is to turn on your brake lights and your turn signals and things like that. So make sure all your lights are working before you leave the house, okay? A couple of things that the instructor is going to ask you to do once you get on the road is he's going to go over a lane change, okay? So merging traffic and changing lanes, you want to be sure that your signal is on. You also want to be looking over your shoulder like this, because there's a lot of blind spots on your car, okay? And you definitely want to show the instructor that you're going to be looking over your shoulder like that, either to the right or the left, okay? Always have your turn signal on when you're changing lanes. So always be looking out for merging traffic as well. And when you're passing, don't pass on the right-hand lane, okay? Always go to your left-hand lane and always pass your vehicles, okay? So those are a couple of points that you need to check out, okay? Here's another rule of thumb too, that you should be checking your mirrors every 5 to 10 seconds, okay? Check your side mirrors, check your rear view mirrors. Okay, so we're about to merge onto another highway, and in order to do that, you need to you need to slow down, okay? And then you need to check, since this is going to be on our left-hand side, where you're going to be merging onto traffic, okay? So what you want to do is make sure you have plenty of room, look over your shoulder, and gradually move into traffic, just like that. Make sure your turn signal's on, make sure you have two hands on the wheel, so that you can go ahead and do that. Okay, here's another tip for you. You always need to be alert of, you know, roadway blockages, and, you know, look out for cones, look out for people walking on the road or walking on the side of the road. You have to be alert. And I always drive defensively. I always look for people and, you know, just wonder if they're going to break out. Now, when you're going to a stop sign, you have to come to a complete stop. And that's one tip that you need to know, because they're going to judge you on that on your exam. So when you come to a stop sign, you have to be at a complete stop. So just to review, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and be able to practice parallel parking. And usually the DMV has a little spot for you to do this, so you can practice, okay? This sign actually says don't practice between 8:30 and 5 Monday through Friday, but any other time, you know, you'll be able to practice and do your three-point turns and things like that. So just FYI on that, you could probably go down to the DMV and practice the parallel parking, or anywhere where you can do that in a parking lot. So the last tip I want to leave you with is that before you take the test, just remember to practice a lot. You know, practicing with an instructor is always great. But, and the other thing is that you need to stay calm. Just relax, be calm, and, you know that the information that you've already learned is going to come through and your practice is going to pay off. So if you would like some last minute preparation and you need to just review a little bit more, go back to dmvvatest.com and get all that information and just review it for yourself. So anyway, good luck. I hope everything goes well for you, and we'll talk to you soon.